I think you have a massive announcement to make as well with the city of New Orleans and yourself, right?
July 19th is going to be my final fight. Me and Max Holloway are going to fight 5 rounds, main event, pay-per-view for his current BMF title.
Dustin Poirier taking on the one and only Max Holloway in Dustin Poirier's final fight. All you got to do is Google the name Dustin Poirier. It is literally all over the internet. This just broke a few hours ago. I can't wait for it. This is a sensational fight and the final fight of Dustin Poirier's legendary career.
When Dustin landed, you could see that it fucking counted. Dustin is big, dude. He's big.
The octagon and put Justin Gaethje away. It's one of the most special performances I've ever seen in my life.
I gotta say, I'm him, guys.
A bunch of great wins, but here you're gonna fight this bigger guy, and all these people are writing you off. All these people are saying that it did, and you're tuning him up. And you did have to overcome getting knocked down, and you did have adversity. You had to deal with that leg. And then for you to stand, winning 4 rounds to 1 in the middle of the octagon and point at the ground with 10 seconds left, and then to knock him out with 1 second left, the way I reacted, the way I jumped up, I've never done that before. Even when Leon Edwards knocked out Usman.
I love that dog, Dustin Poirier. He's a fucking fighter, you know what I mean? You know that he goes in and he fights.
The retirement fight will be at home against Max Holloway at UFC 318 for the BMF title.
He had everything I wanted. Now you guys, he was the GOAT. His time is done. Welcome to Bless Era.
Dustin Poirier is as legendary as they come.
When it comes to legend,
Poirier is a big star for us. You know, he's achieved a lot. He's one of the all-time greats.
He's already in Hall of Fame, and he's a legend. And like person, he's a very good man.
I've been a fan of this guy since day one. Way before I ever thought about coming to the UFC, that guy was there. So he's certainly in the Hall of Fame.
You know, the message that I'm trying to send is that I'm still here. You know, I know this is Dustin's retirement fight, but his last fight was for a title. I still have title contentions in my mind.
I'm just showing, bro. If you guys want to see a clinic, I can do a clinic without getting hit. You know, the Cater fight, a lot of people said, yeah, he did that, but he still is getting hit a bunch. So this one, I was like, let me see if I can land and not get hit. You know, a little Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr. in his prime kind of thing.
Teddy Atlas told me, he said it's hard to see the picture when you're standing that close to the frame. From where I came from to where I've made it in fighting and the guys I fought, I think one day when the smoke clears and I'm really done fighting, I can look back and be proud of everything.
This is as big a fight as you can get in your retirement fight, and it's for the BMF championship. Those guys are gonna rock that Smoothie King arena, man, and I can't wait.
I know he's trying to ride into the sunset, but it might be a little sad because I want to go out there and get my hand raised. If you're trying to get someone into watching the UFC, tune in July 19th because me and Dustin is gonna be a fun fight.
Islam Makhachev is still the best of the best, but I tell you what, it wasn't easy. Dustin did himself proud. He showed up, he had a fantastic effort. He made Islam Makhachev, and he truly made him work to remain the champion of the world.
There's nobody else I'd rather be standing across from when I lay the gloves down or when I go into my final fight. Max is a legend. I got so much respect for the guy. But it'll be a completely different fight. There are gaps of years between our fights. The first one was 2012, then 2019, now 2025. But those fights we can't look back at them. Each fight is a different fight. It's the same guy, but we've been in the gym and fought so many great world-class guys. We're both different fighters every time, so I'm looking forward to this.
In this wild world of mixed martial arts, there are fights. And then there are moments that remind us why we watch in the first place. 2 men, 2 stories, 1 final chapter, and a belt that says it all. The BMF title. Welcome back to the MMA arena, where we go deeper than the hype. This is the untold build-up to Max Holloway vs. Dustin Poirier 3, a fight that's more than just violence. It's legacy, pain, pride, and a final blaze of glory. For Dustin Poirier, July 19th in New Orleans, isn't just another night in the cage, it's the final walk. The Diamond is about to lay down his gloves where it all began, Louisiana, in front of the people who watched him scrap his way from dusty gyms to UFC glory. Dustin's path has never been easy. He's never been the next big thing. He's never ducked a name, never turned away from the fire. He's fought the biggest, bled with the best, and now he's asking for one more war. Not a warm-up, but a 5-round battle against a man just as savage as he is. Max Holloway doesn't care about easy roads either. He's the man who looked at the BMF title and gave it a new heartbeat. Who else points at the mat with 10 seconds left and demands a shootout with Justin Gaethje? Max is pure madness, calm under fire, Hawaiian spirit in human form. But he's not stepping into this cage just to be Dustin's farewell dance partner. Holloway is here to protect what he's earned, to remind the world that the Blessed Express is nowhere near its final stop. Their trilogy is a time capsule of who they are. In 2012, Poirier submitted a young, raw Holloway. In 2019, they gave us 5 rounds of beautiful carnage for the interim lightweight title. Dustin's hand raised, but Max left with respect. And now, it's 2025. The fight game ages you in dog years, and these two are no strangers to the damage that comes with chasing greatness. Poirier is fresh off battles that would break most men. He went the distance with Islam Makhachev and almost flipped the story on its head. He slept Benoit Saint-Denis in a defiant, not yet to father time. But make no mistake, his wars with Gaethje, Conor, and Oliveira have left their marks. Holloway's road has been no gentler. The iron chin that made him legend? Even the toughest get touched. Ilia Topuria turned Max's lights out and reminded us all that even Blessed can bleed. But Max bounced back, and at 155, he looks different. Bigger, meaner, stronger. The same relentless volume, but now with the power to put people out cold. This fight isn't just about who's tougher. It's about who still has enough left in the tank to go through hell and come out smiling. Can Dustin's slick southpaw counters crack Holloway's improving defense? Can Max's new lightweight power finally sting the Diamond enough to turn the tide? And who really has the will to stand in the pocket when the gas runs dry and your body's screaming to quit? This isn't a fight where you cruise on technique alone. It's a test of soul. 2 old-school dogs of war, no trash talk, no drama, just heart. And when that cage door closes, we all win. Because legends like these remind us what the fight game should be. So, circle the date, July 19th, UFC 318 New Orleans. Holloway versus Poirier 3 for the BMF belt. One last war for the Diamond. One more masterpiece for the Blessed. No excuses, no regrets. Just 2 men fighting like hell to leave with their heads high and their names carved forever into this brutal, beautiful sport. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and stay locked in with the MMA arena for every moment of this historic showdown. Drop your pick in the comments. Who walks out the BMF king? Holloway or Poirier? Stay real, fight fans. See you in the next one.